I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't replace.
It's not in the case of anybody.
That's why I spend my life with you.
Individual name Martell LeVar Holt.
Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. 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 You're going to jail.
I think you're so uncool. I think you look like a fool, and all my friends be roasting you.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. Y'all, it's early in the morning, and I really didn't want to do it to y'all, but you already know what it is. You shouldn't have clicked on the video if you don't want to hear nothing about slaw. So if you're going to leave that comment, go ahead and click off. Now, again, I said I wasn't really going to talk about slaw, but I'm reneging. Yep, I'm a renegger. And at this point in time, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not as mad as I was when I first found out all of this stuff was going on, but yesterday, a lot was going on social media. Dusty Locks and Miss Melody Shari, and yes, that's Miss with the MS or the MISS, however the fuck you want to do it, okay? Got into a little back and forth on social media, and I was livid. Dusty Locks is really delusional, and at some point, like, her family got to get her, and so that's what we here to do. I want to explain to y'all what's going on, but not explain it to y'all the way that I did in my last few videos, because I was actually just rambling. But you know what it is. We're gonna get into a little bit of a debunction.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch!
And before we get into all of that, it looks like Belinda has been kicked to the curb. At least for now, you know, because Chris said that the house was going up for sale and it was already a contract in place. So eventually he's going to need to get back in her good graces so he can get that land. I would also like to know where she thought he was a good man at now. Sheba pushing toxic narratives on black men. Like, get for real. So I want to explain to everybody how we got here. But before we get into that, I think this is very important. Miss Angela Coleman, I'm going to need for you to come on and get your daughter. See, Grand Slaw, because it was all fine and dandy when you were benefiting off of Mel's money. But I genuinely do think it's time for you to step in, because it looks like your daughter will be heading to the jailhouse with her baby daddy, and you're going to have to take care of baby Slaw. Now, I don't know where the rest of the Slaw sisters at, but I'm going to need for Adina and Tez, Joyce, Jasmine, Wesley, the rest of the Slaw family, the extension of Slaw on the side, Slaw in the back, you know, second generation Slaws. I'm gonna need for y'all to all come and get your girl. Because at this point, it's really time to bring back shame, and all of y'all are attached to this because y'all are seemingly enabling her behavior. Y'all backing a woman that has stalked, harassed, and taunted a woman that had literally given, like literally, she gave him to you, and you still somehow, some way are finding ways to sit down, eat popcorn, and watch this woman give fellatio that he swore she never gave. So Dusty Locks took to her social media to attempt to throw shade. And on her story, she posted a subliminal that says, and I was like, why are you so obsessed with me? Now, 10-year crusty slaw, in my opinion, is delusional. As she sat on live last week looking like a broke down crust KA, and yes, I did say crust KA because she had on a raggedy looking green shirt that we've seen her wear multiple times, okay? I think we saw her wear this when she popped out with Walkie Talkie on live when they went to that free concert, and some raggedy looking $2 beauty supply store Crocs that are pink. And let's not act like she didn't sit down on live and get the free braids. Like that was a free service based on the way she was braiding your hair, because I doubt you paid for that. One, you can't afford it, and two, if you pay for that, you need your money back. And this is no shade to the AKAs, but I don't understand her obsession with y'all, right? She up here looking crazy. She not representing properly. So Dusty Locks Crust KA was posting and deleting on her stories. So some of the things that she posted I didn't get, but I got most of everything. Now, it's unfortunate. I didn't want this video to be so long, but we're gonna have to debunk all of this because she really finna make me embarrass her. Like, this broad really went on her story and said, "Why you so obsessed with me?" As if I won't pull a whole card in 3.5 seconds. Like, we've been documenting this. Which part do you want? See, because I'm getting ahead of myself, I'm really ready to spill it all out, because she also posted in her story that Mel always got her name in her mouth or something of the sort, and I'm trying to understand how, love. Or she said that she hasn't had Mel's name in her mouth in about 2 years, and I literally can debunk that with just this. So where do y'all want to start, right? Because I'm going to give y'all the backstory and how we got here today. So never forget the infamous double sick post. And it's only infamous because Mel just flipped it on you and used it as triple sick. And that was because she was under the impression that Walkie Talkie called Slarion Mel name, or called Mel Slarion, and Mel was upset. And I don't know why she felt like that was a flex, but that was one time you had Mel's name in your mouth. See, but I'm getting ahead of myself because we supposed to be talking about the obsession. So we can be talking about you booking the same party planner. I mean, that's weird. And you did that a few months after Mel booked it. But you talk about obsession as if we don't have documentation of your odd obsession. So much so, you even literally said out your own mouth, you sat and watched this woman perform fellatio for your boyfriend, who you was a side chick for 5 years, who she divorced and gave to you on a silver platter. Yet we sitting up on the internet talking about obsessed. Okay, next. I'm sorry, y'all. This just for the new people that might not have been following this story. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit more on her obsession.
Hey, May. I see you got on your May eye for like you always do. Ain't that what you're clean with?
Being 100% transparent with you all right now. Sometimes I wake up and I want revenge, and sometimes I want justice.
It's like either you talking about getting married, or you married, one or the other, you know? It's no, oh, this my girlfriend. No, it's no, oh, this my girlfriend. No, it's like, shit, are we getting married or we not getting married, you know? Getting married or we not getting married, you know? It shouldn't be too much in between. Because somebody mess around and be,
right.
mess around and be dating for you my girlfriend for 5 years. No. Dating for you my girlfriend for 5 years. No.
Because when you got a nigga chasing for 5 years, you know, bitch.
He told her that he wasn't going to choose. And she
So basically,
3 more years.
He left it up
To her.
to choose. Well, both of y'all, pretty much. If you want,
I would say both of us. Yeah.
Okay.
Ariana didn't go to her and say that Martell talking about me creating a fake page and want me to post. Like, why would I need her to create a fake page and post what?
Did you perform fellatio on a man?
So I'm gonna be real specific. Somebody performed it on me.
You told me that you did it. I got the recording.
Now, I want to advise anybody that hasn't seen that full video, because I did a full 30-minute video debunking that entire interview he did with Queen Sheba. And I just wanted to add a piece of that clip in this video because the obsession is real. And I just need y'all to see Slarion is a liar. She walked around saying, oh, I haven't talked about her in 2 years. That's a lie. Next, let's move on. And also, shout out to True T, because she's the one that put 2 and 2 together as far as the Twitter.
I can create a fake page and post it.
But then she was sounding a little distressed. Martell wants me to make a fake page and post as a guy and post a video of Melody giving him head, but wants me to act like I'm a different guy.
How do you feel about Ariane just talking too much and oversharing? Sometimes people overshare.
I'm not worried about that. You know,
At all.
So some people, you know, they make mistakes. You know, people, you know, they make mistakes. You know, people, you know, they make mistakes. You know,
I want y'all to keep that documented because we making mistakes today with your crusty milk dug looking ass. In that interview with Queen Sheba, he gave Slarion, Dusty Lock, Crusty K.A. a ton of excuses to harass, bully, and taunt Mel. And realistically, Mel has never, ever responded to her literally until now. So I need him to keep that same energy. He said people make mistakes. Well, we making mistakes. And he shouldn't come back with anything other than people make mistakes, because we do know he used Slarion to get at Mel. Like, he uses Slarion to attack Mel, which is why he said people make mistakes, people make mistakes. So you should understand that your ex-wife, the woman that had birthed 4 children for you, is tired of being bullied by your crazy baby mama and you. And if Walkie Talkie didn't think he was so slick, then all of this wouldn't have backfired, because let's be honest, all of this came out after the episode. He was upset that Mel was telling the truth and she was sitting up there with his friends and they were literally making him look ridiculous and embarrassing him on national television. So I believe he and Slarion put this together and they thought that this would benefit them the same way he thought the interview with Queen Sheba would benefit him. They're both idiots. Might I add, you said people are obsessed with you, or you haven't spoken on people in this amount of time and this amount of time, yet here's another example as to why you're so obsessed with Mel. You went and copped the same hairstyle. And I'm not saying Mel is exclusive to box braids, but let's be honest. So Krusty Locks went on her story and she posted a screenshot of somebody in her messages, because Krusty Locks is a dumb weirdo broad and she thinks that, her responding to somebody is going to make it seem as though she's just answering a question when she's really a coward. You can really just be direct. You don't have to make it seem like you're responding to somebody that's in your DM when it's really you messaging yourself. Like, she's an oddball idiot. But she says, first off, I wasn't even talking about you. I haven't spoken on you in over 2 years. Lies. I already debunked that. Don't flatter yourself, teacher. But isn't this the same broad that said she was going to teach classes or on how to start a boutique? Yeah, ho. I'm going to pull every card that you have. She then says, I'm not thinking about you. I'm confused as to why you would think I'm thinking about you, slow. Like, literally, she called Mel slow. As hundreds of people monetize off of her, and she just literally incriminated herself and about to send her ass to jail and send her kids to Grand Slaw or CPS. Like, let's be for real. And she said, you so bossed up and you still thinking about Ariane Curry. What have you been saying for you to think? I think you obsessed with me, silly bad body ass. And can we be for real? Are we saying Mel is bad body? She said, you up here talking about millions, LOL. You filed for bankruptcy. Shut the F up. You in that show want me to be worried about you so bad. Girl, the F bye. She's still talking about this show, y'all. She then says, LOL, pull up. Not today. Y'all, this hoe said, maybe next week when you got the kids and can get one of your 22 babysitters. Me, though, I'm out being a mother to our 5 kids. It's family day. Holla at me after, well, it was supposed to be holla at me. After the 4th, we having fun, Bookie Boo. And for that, y'all, she thought she ate so hard, but the way my fist would have been so far down her throat before she can even get the words out of her mouth, it don't make no sense. Also, the fact that she thinks she ate, that she the babysitter of a man with 4 extra kids, is comical to me with no ring. And I know some of y'all think she married, but she not married. And even if she was, muling for a man that's still hiding you is very embarrassing, so you still not eating. And really, if I was Mel, I would have told her, well, take them 5 kids on a trip, ho. Let me see how good you mother in love. Let me see if you can mother more than me. Let me see if you can mother better than me. Because, love, don't act like we don't know you've been driving around with the boy not being in the car seat, love. Don't act like we ain't seen the boy pull liquor out your purse, love. Don't act like we don't know you ain't left the boy in the car, love. Like, we literally saw you on live leave the boy in the car, love, in the garage. Like, come on, love. So before we go trying to mother somebody else's children, let's make sure we can mother the 2 that we have, because I'm damn sure you can't do all 6. And I can tell Walkie Talkie told her to say that because he is the only person person that think that something like that would eat. A real woman knows taking on an extra 4 kids with no ring is not a flex. And tell the truth and shame the devil. You also be babysitting the kids while she taking flights across the country. So tell the whole truth. You're always in the house taking care of the kids, muling, doing what babysitters do. So y'all can pause and read this next bullshit. I don't really feel like it. So here's when things got a little bit shaky, and I knew like Mel was not really feeling that. And I don't blame her. And I think she's just really tired of this broad. So she responds and says, first off is here, H-E-A-R, not H-E-R-E. And then she said, secondly, ain't nobody saying your name. And that's on period. I ain't hear her say your name not once. Now, walkie-talkie probably say your name all the time. I'm sure he over there lying, telling you that everybody's saying your name like he did on that interview. But if you stupid, I like it. Whatever. You like it, I love it. Mel then says, last I checked, I did millions before I even knew you. And girl, shut up. That's your problem. You talk too much. Then want to holler, I don't even, or I don't be, like basically because Slarion always saying, I don't be doing this, or I don't even be saying nothing, and the hoe be lying. But y'all can pause and read all of this. Mel also made a post on her story and was like, when your mouth gives you a check, your ass can't cash. Like I said, pull up. And then Mel said, 5 kids. Where's your daughter, boo? Or you don't know how to count. Oh, that's right. Her father knows you whack. And actually, y'all, I'm definitely going to be making another video, and it's going to be about Paris and her dad and Slarion's them relationship. I uncovered a few more bits and pieces to that whole relationship. So what Mel is saying right here is actually factual. So Mel also made a post and said, I know you triple sick. And then I'm going to let y'all see Mel's story because Mel also went live. I posted her story after her live, so you're going to see her go live to address this. Both of the lives that she did are about 5 minutes long each. And let's be real, I've never heard Mel cuss this much in my life, but she's tired, and I understand exactly where she's coming from. But in the same breath, I do still feel sad for her. Not even feel sad for her, I feel bad for her, because I'm pretty sure she really do want to handle the situation differently, but had to go high and chose to rise above it. But this is why I don't like to rise above things. Y'all always tell me in the comments, oh, rise above it, ignore them. But people keep doing shit. You should put people in their place. That's how I have found comfort in life. People will try you once, let that be the last time. Put their ass in their place that first time, and you don't have to worry about it no more. That's just my opinion, because people like my pride won't let me sit down and think about a bitch trying me and I didn't put my fist in their mouth. But that's just me. Y'all check this video out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you are up to date each and every time that I upload.
Hey y'all, come on. I see you guys. Come on in, honeys. Come on, because I have time all week and the next week too. So y'all come on over here now. Let me see who's up in here. Make sure the right one's over here. Hey, hi Red, Diva Curls, Anthony. Hey Anthony. Hey, I see y'all. Come on in, baby. Money Making Melody fan page. Marquise. Hi Marquise. Come on. So listen, let me go ahead real quick because I just cooked me a really good roast with potatoes and carrots. And I did some rice and I did some cornbread. Okay, so let me go ahead and do this real quick and say this. First of all, I picked up my phone, and when I picked up my phone, I had a few text messages of some screenshots. And so since Bird want to keep talking, okay, that's what we're gonna call Bird. We're gonna call her Bird. Let me go. Listen, first of all, ain't nothing bad bodied over here. Let's be clear. Come with something deeper than that. Like, come with something better than that. That's the first thing lames want to throw out is about somebody's body or about somebody's hair. All that surface shit. Come with something deeper. Let's talk about your morals or lack thereof. Let's talk about your integrity or lack thereof. Let's talk about that. Okay, let's talk about some stuff that actually has a little bit of substance. Okay. Secondly, girl, you're talking about I filed bankruptcy. Yes, sweetie. After your boyfriend filed. After he filed. So I didn't want everything to fall on me, not because I couldn't take care of everything. So let's get the facts straight. But I'm sure you have still continued to listen to all the lies that he gave. You know what? I finally understand why you was able to be a side chick for 5 years, because you dumb. That's why. I didn't know how slow you really were. But you've been calling me slow for years on Beyonce's internet right here. And I ain't said nothing. But now I understand how you've been able to be a side chick, how you was able to do that for 5 years. Because you really slow. And then he still ain't out with you. That is called slow. Get yourself some morals. Get yourself some integrity. Do yourself a heart check. And let me be clear. Where's your daughter? Because you said you having family day with y'all 5 kids. I got 4 with them. You got 1 and then another child. Now, you can't count either. I already know you don't know the difference between here and here, H-E-A-R and H-E-R-E. But you can't count either? So, somebody said, please press charges. Girl, y'all know I'm already handling all of that. And then for you to say you aren't talking about me, girl, you still got a whole video of me with my then husband. For what? What you got that for? For what? See, that's slow too, baby girl. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest. If I was with a dude, and he my man, and he got a video of him with another woman, and trying to show it to me, send it to me, anything me, I would be like, do you still want her? Can you stop talking about her? Why are you sending me this video of you and her? Like, that don't make you think that, like, slow. So somebody said Mel got time all week and this week. So since you said you can't pull up today, just know, baby girl, the doors are always open. And yes, I've already told my security that when they see you to pulling up, let you pull up. They got your picture. So pull up any day of the week, this week, next week, whatever week, because I'm here. I'm very much so here. And you know, your boyfriend know my address, so he'll give it to you, I'm sure. All right? Mind your little girl ass business. Stay in the little girl slow concubine place as if you was the wife, and you still ain't a wife, ain't doing nothing but bridesmaidsing. Okay? Mind your business. Keep me out your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth. Keep my business out your mouth, and keep my vagina and what I do with it out your mouth. All of that. Period. Okay? And then we'll be just fine. Because you got what you thought was the prize, right? Don't make me have to come back over here on this internet today, but I will. Exit stage left for a minute. See, I should have snuck and got her phone, turned off notifications while I was down there. Hey, mama, go on and log off this live. I'll call you in a minute. Business moving, what's up? So listen, let me go ahead and say this really quickly. Okay, first off, let me say, I can say certainly that for a very long time, I've been literally sitting over here minding my business, not giving nobody no time of the day, not like just paying people dust. Mama said, okay, I'm getting off good. Thank you, so I can speak freely. But you know, you gotta have a certain level of respect for your mama. Okay? So let me go ahead and say this real quick. I have been choosing to take the high road and ignore all the little shady stuff and the little shady posts and all the little shady shit, because my mama should be off by now. Okay? I've been choosing to be there, but let me make something very clear. Okay? And I'm saying this because I'm sure that the little fake profiles are watching anyway. So you see me. Let me make something very clear. My choosing to be professional, to handle my business, to ignore you, does not negate the fact that I will whoop your ass. And I mean that with everything in me. Period. Now, you already know I've pulled up on you before. And let me say this to the people who are on the whole, like, this ain't nothing about no man. Let me be very clear about that, because I done got a couple of DMs like, this what he want women fighting over him. This ain't got nothing to do with no man. at all. I gave that up in 2020. This is 2023. I left him in 2020. Ain't been back since. So it has nothing to do with no man at all. I don't care about him. Don't want his attention. I don't need him. Don't want him. It has everything to do with, as a woman, why do you continuously think that you're going to keep coming for me? Why do you think that? Why do you think that? Why do you think that? And any woman on here that's been in that position, I'm talking to you too. If you have been messing with somebody's husband and they give that man to your ass, take your ass on and live in Everland, happily ever after land. Go on and do your thing. Live your life. But to continuously try to keep coming at the once then wife that you was sleeping with her man, her husband, that is whack. Continuously try to keep coming at the once then wife that you was sleeping with her man, her husband. That is whack, lame, and I'm not here for it. And listen, let me say this. I know some of y'all like, but Mel, stay on your throne. You're a queen. And I'm still a queen. And I'm going to be queen when I finish doing what I got to do and say what I got to say. I'm going to be a queen after that, before that, during that, and after that. I've been posting business deals and business stuff in between the mess on my story for the last 2-3 days. That ain't going to stop. That's not stopping. But what I am saying, y'all, is people have to learn to leave well enough alone. Quit bothering people if they ain't bothering you. Don't bother folks who ain't bothering you. My auntie just came on here. Auntie, go on and get off this live. My favorite auntie just got on here. Go on now. Exit. Don't bother people that ain't bothering you. Period. And this is what I'm on right now. I don't care. I really don't. I don't care. I don't give a shit. It don't matter. I'm on what you on for real. It doesn't matter because I don't bother nobody. I sit over here, mind my business, handle my kids, all the little snickery, little childish shit that's been happening in the past few years. I have been ignoring. So can't nobody come up here telling me what to ignore.
Boy, how about keeping it real? Boy, you fade like the bag on a
I done it all like hello. I done it all like hello.
When a man is dealing with two women, he'll always stay with the one who has a weak.
Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. 'Cause the love you give, you can't replace.
It's not in entertainment purpose. It's not in
That's why I spend my life